absolutely shattered. So we're in the old jalopy and we're on our way down to Worthy Farm to the office. Apparently we're locked in, so we've got to go and find someone to let us out. It's quite unpleasant, but it can only get worse. So hopefully we will get a little bit of rain. We're just rushing on to camp because we've been called by the security to tell us that. Good evening. Ooh. Well, it's Thursday evening and the off-site crew have just come to collect us, to take us to our camping area. So we're travelling across the fields so we don't have to go on the road. So there's a few of us, not too many. It's a small camp for us this year because of the babies, the little ones. So some of them aren't staying. Anyway, I get off the camera because this is a sharp bend. Sorry about the wobbly camera work. I'm trying to drive and film. That's one of our caravans that Liam and Hannah and little baby Dexter will be staying in. So they are actually going to stay over the festival, but they've got everything they need in there, so it's nice for them. No roughing it this year. They've got a shower and everything they need for the bubba. So these are the camper van fields that we've shown you before on some of our walks. Yeah, this is always like quite a night for us. We love it. Get our first magnificent view of the site in a minute, which I will of course show you. We're not staying, we're just taking all our vehicles and camping stuff in, and then because the festival doesn't start till next Wednesday and it's Thursday today. See over there, that there just over the fence is Camp Kerala, which we'll probably be going by. That's a very fancy schmancy place where all the footballers and celebs go and stay. Needless to say, we're not going into Camp Kerala. we're just going to our usual spot. So we've been very lucky to be taken there every year by the off-site guys. Yes, we're very lucky indeed, and we know it, and we're really grateful for it. So here we go, we're coming up to the road. I'll have to turn you off a minute and then I'll turn you back on as soon as I can. There's loads of the rental caravans over there. So at the moment there's not really anyone here. It's a very quiet site at the moment. See, the fields they're empty. Well, there's some workers here, but these will be absolutely rammed with campers and caravans and big RVs and all sorts. Be absolutely rammed, and yeah, a hive of activity and noise. So we're almost down to our field that we stay in. Joe's in front, I'm driving my camper van, and then we've got Jack behind, he's a friend of Liam's in his camper van, and then Liam behind because he's going to drive everyone back. Ooh, it's pretty dusty. It's been extremely hot today, so it gets dusty here very quickly. Everything gets very dirty. Right, we're just going to turn into our field. This is it. This is our spot. This is the field we stay in. So we're just going to turn along the front of the bank and we get a really wonderful view of the festival site, which I will show you properly once we're parked up and out. Goodness, it's a smaller. So we're still in the process of putting up the camp at the moment and the tents. So we've put up 3 tents, 1 awning, and we're just about to do the awning on our transit. Just going to show you the view. that. Beautiful sunset. So this is all, let me think. So this is Circus Big Tops. I think that's the acoustic stage, if I remember rightly. I always get a bit disorientated from the hill. But there you go. Cool, eh? Look at that beautiful sunset. So we're just under a week away. I am absolutely shattered. Look at my nails. I forgot to show you. I had my nails done for Glastonbury. So they're pink flames on this hand and orange flames on this hand. What do you think of that? Cool, eh? Look at that sunset behind me. Absolutely beautiful. So I will show you our camp. I think we're going to be in trouble. I think we've taken up too much room. I don't know if you can see me, but it is just coming up to 10:30. We arrived at 7. It's taken 3 hours to set up. Yeah, it was the most amazing sunset, and I missed most of it because I was setting up tents. I'm just going to turn you around and let you see the site at night, and hopefully you can see it, because I don't know if my iPhone is very good in the dark. Let's have a look, shall we? There you go. So I'll go slowly so that it stays in focus. Yeah, it's absolutely buzzing. Oh, loads of little bugs flying about. So that area there is what they call the southeast corner. So that would be Shangri-La, Block 9, all of that. So Block 9 is where the yellow lorry and the Genesis bus from home, that's where they'll be. Well, when we're on site, I'll show you them doing their job as stages and bars and things. Oh, it's pretty cool. So over, you can't see it now, it's too dark, but Glastonbury Tour's over there. And the pyramid stage you can't really see from here in the dark. But anyway, so yeah, I'm absolutely knackered. Apparently we're locked in, so we've got to go and find someone to let us out because we are late leaving. But tomorrow morning we go and pick up wristbands, and I'll try and film some of that for you too. Joe's coming to pick me up. Good morning. It's Friday morning. So last night we went and put our camp up down on the festival site. So it was quite a late night and we were really tired, but for some reason I woke up at 6 o'clock and I'm up. So I thought it would be a good time to water my garden before the sun comes out. It was extremely hot yesterday. I mean, it's lovely, but slightly unbearable. So I'm slightly frazzled again. I thought I'd just show you what we've got in the yard so far in regards to our gate and the festival using our gate is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so we're at the office. It's very boring actually, but maybe you want to see. So we had this office delivered during the paint jam, and then they delivered a big generator, and then this morning, look at these, woohoo! They delivered these this morning. So there we go. Not hugely exciting, but it's the start of lots of things they bring in. So we're in the old jalopy and we're on our way down to Worthy Farm to the office to collect our tickets and passes and our wristbands. I don't know how much I'll be able to show you, but anyway, we're on our way. It's Joe. Say hello, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
Oh, another fancy schmancy campsite. This is Winding Lake, and it's full of big movie maker trailers. It's extremely expensive. It's probably one of the most expensive. That's Love Fields. Little trip into Pilton. Another bougie site. What's that one? Guppy's campsite. They're literally springing up everywhere around the village. I mean, fair play if you're local and you've got a little field that you can fill with bell tents and what have you, then why not? We should be doing it really, but we don't. We just enjoy going to the festival. We don't want to be pandering to the whims of those that wish to have Egyptian cotton sheets and hair dryers and stuff when they're in a tent. What is rattling? Is that the window rattling? This old car. We're just coming up to the gate. We've got to go in, and hopefully they'll let us in. They should have our registration and they should let us in, but communications are not always great. Well, he was a nice guy. It's always nice to get friendly security. So here we go, we're coming down to the farm now, to the actual farmhouse. Hopefully we'll find somewhere to park, but it is pretty tough to get parking. Okay, as suspected, parking is dire. So we found a space, hopefully. We can go on up. Parked. Yay. Right, Joe, we can't go through that way. I have to walk back up round. No. I don't know. What's that? Jim about that. So that's that bit done. Big envelope full of all the bits and pieces we need. We put our high vis on because it is actually on build and break at the moment, and technically we should always have a high vis on, which I guess is only right, so people can see us and we don't get run over, because it's pretty mental. Oh, this is a nice shady cool little bit, isn't it, Joe? Oh, right. Yeah, obviously I couldn't show you the office and them handing over tickets and stuff like that, but I will show you our little bounty in a bit. Can you see it? There it is. Look at that beautiful pyramid stage with the tour behind. There it is, everyone. Big orange CND sign on the front this year. So as I mentioned before, when it's hot, it's dusty, and it's really dusty. It's quite unpleasant, but it can only get worse. So hopefully we will get a little bit of rain at some point, or intermittent rain is what we need, because then it damps down the tracks and makes it a little bit more bearable getting about. Of course, when you've got 250,000 people as well walking around, it gets worse. So there she is in all her glory. She looks small on camera. Yeah, a bright bee. Ooh, that was hot down there. Hot and dusty, and I feel disgusting already, and that's like an hour on site. That's bad. So we're heading home now. Somebody at the office made me a very espresso. It was the best cup of coffee I've ever had, I think. I probably didn't need it because you know how wired I get on coffee. And now we're going home to get another one. Oh dear. Anyway, I'll see you later. We're home. Yay! See the dogs. Get another coffee. Ooh. We had some bins delivered today, and we had a generator delivered. I don't think that was there when I showed you yesterday or Friday. I'm lost with days. And some floodlighting, and some more floodlighting just outside the gate. And then tomorrow there'll be more stuff. So tomorrow they'll bring lots of security fencing, and then Tuesday we'll open. We would normally have been open yesterday on a normal year. It's the Saturday before, so it's a little bit strange because things are a bit quieter than they should be. It's all changed this year. The festival, everyone's saying the same thing. It's all change. I mean, change is not a bad thing, but yeah, it was all a bit last minute change though. But you know, we're flexible. You have to be, don't you? So anyway, there you go, a little update on bits and bobs that have been delivered in the yard. See you later. So we're just rushing on to camp because we've been called by the security to tell us that our caravan awnings have blown away. So we're going down to see what the damage is, and if we can do anything about it. I'll show you when I get there. Okay, so it's not as bad as we thought, but it's going to be a big job. Basically, that's our camp van awning. So this is going to be fun. Well, we've salvaged what we can. We've taken our awning down, and we're going to come back when it's less windy. The tents have all been put back up, so it is wild up here. Show you the limbs. That one's all tidied up. I should have shown you how it was all falling down, but we just wanted to get it up, you know, before it was all broken and blown away. But that's all right now. So yeah, we're sorted. So not too big a camp. We got another bell tent to come and stuff, but well, it is a big camp, but not as big as we normally have. Lovely. Yeah. There we go. There's the site again. Never get tired of that view. And our beautiful, beautiful tour there, look. Love it. Good evening. It is now Tuesday. It's Tuesday evening. Twinkie, what are you doing out? Go back. Naughty little chihuahua. So I'm just on my way over to the toilet block to clean the shower and the sink. Oh yeah, I did a thing, my hair. So Amber redid my roots, and we put a little bit of a slightly, gosh, that sun, hang on. Ooh. Slightly pinky, I don't know if you can see it. All I can see is the sun, which is beautiful. So I've got a slightly pinky, silvery pinky tint. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm heading over to the shower block, but I thought I keep giving you sort of updates on what's arrived. So now we have some Harris fencing around the yard. So I'll show you. So they do this. They put this sort of security fence around the yard part anyway. We used to fence the field as well, but it's not really necessary. So there we go. Lovely Harris fencing everywhere. So you can see that gate's now open into the field. We don't know what's going on, to be honest. We're normally open. Oh, my gate is beeping. So somebody must be coming in. Yeah, we don't know what's going on. We were told we would open Saturday, and then they said Tuesday, and now it's Tuesday, and Offsite haven't told me anything. So, oh, that sounds like Offsite. No. Okay, so that wasn't the Offsite team. That was my son, one of my sons. Yeah, so it's all a bit strange. So I'm waiting for Offsite to tell me when I need to open my gate and leave it open, basically, for the duration of the festival. But they're not great at getting back to me. So it'll probably be this evening, but because we're a different route this year, I don't know if we're going to be as busy, which is kind of weird, because although it is mental and manic and we have thousands and thousands of cars normally coming through, we actually quite like it. It's quite a buzz. I have to get over here. That sun is right in my face. Yeah, can you see? Yeah, so we're kind of missing that real craziness that we normally have. So I don't know. Yeah, 25 years we've always been the same route in, and this year we're not, and it's kind of weird, and I don't know how I feel about it. But anyway, we'll see. Everything's all changed at the festival. There's a fallow year next year, and who knows what's coming after that. But yeah, so at the moment they say we open at 9 p.m. this evening, but I've not had confirmation. So until somebody rings me and says, oh, your gate's not open, can you open the gates and let the traffic in, then that's the situation, basically. Anyway, so it's super quiet here. We're all just getting ready to go on down the site after pegging down the tents yesterday, because they blew away. Well, they didn't blow away, but they were all flat when we got there. And I meant to show you what state it was all in, but it was just such a panic. The wind was wild. The gusts were about 36 miles an hour. So we were just struggling and fighting with the wind and tents. And it was great fun, as you can imagine. Anyway, so quiet evening this evening, and then tomorrow we'll probably make our way down to camp. And obviously I'm going to keep you updated throughout the festival as best as I can, as far as batteries will let me go. I bought a battery pack so that I could do an extra charge, because I'm determined to show you some of the lovely things down there, apart from the regular stuff that you see on the BBC, which of course, you know, is the main areas. But I want you to see lots of the really special, magical parts of Glastonbury, because it is a really special place and it's really unique. Those areas are really unique, and a lot of people over many decades have put in a lot of work and time and effort to build these beautiful spaces for people. So I want you to see that, along with the madness and the mayhem. So yeah, I will keep you very much updated. So this is, like I said, this is Tuesday evening, and I will probably post this on Wednesday, so that the show's already started, basically, because obviously I've got a little bit of, just a tiny bit at the beginning that you will have seen already, that was pre-show. So anyway, yeah, I'll see you very, very soon. I'm now going off to scrub my showers. I'll see you very soon. Lots of love. Bye.